Luka Was Sad. Hey guys, welcome back to Steins Gate Zero. Let's see why Luka was sad. He'd been sad for a long time. It'd been a long time since he'd met Okabe Rintaro, became friends, and began to visit the Future Gadget Lab. Hashida Itaru, his classmate Shina Mayuri, and the other lab members all treated him as a friend. That by itself made him happy. He was just an ordinary shy boy, and they accepted him anyway. He was very grateful for that. But still, he'd always felt like he was being left out. He knew that they were hiding something from him. That made him sad. But what made him sadder was that he couldn't bring himself to ask about it.
寝ないの？あまねさんこそまだ起きてたんですね。いろいろ考えることがあってね。そうですか。
Even Luka could tell that a lot meant she was thinking about what happened today. The New Year's party. The mysterious men who burst into the lab. They were holding guns. Not plastic model guns. Real guns. With real bullets. From Luka's perspective, it was a mystery how they'd even gotten them into Japan. But they were real anyway. They had real guns in their hands, and they'd pointed them at him and the others. That hadn't seemed real then, but now the very thought made him shiver. If any of them had squeezed their index fingers just a little, Luka, wouldn't be here right now. Shina Kaguri moaned softly in her sleep. She must have been really tired after everything that had happened today. She had gone to sleep almost immediately after she'd laid down, and her short breaths had soon changed into moans. Was she dreaming of her mother?
Mama. Mayuri. Mama.
Awkward. Even that didn't surprise Luka much. She started calling out that name in her sleep several days ago. Shina Kaguri. Shina Mayuri. At first he just thought that it was a coincidence that they had the same last name. But he almost spoke, then stopped. There was so much he wanted to ask, but couldn't. He wanted courage. Just a little. The courage to ask them to tell them. He reached under his pillow and felt something hard. It was a cheap toy sword, the kind you could buy at any store. But still, it was his treasure. He held the hilt tight. Suza sat up and looked straight at him. He was only barely able to stop himself from looking away. If he did, he wouldn't be able to ask anything. He touched the toy sword once more, and slowly opened his mouth to speak.
Amane-san wa, どうして岡部さんのこと、オカリンおじさんって呼ぶんですか？どうしてまゆりちゃんのこと、まゆ姉さんって呼ぶんですか？どうしてフェイリスさんのことルミ姉さんって呼ぶんですか？
Luka, you're not a main character. You can't ask these questions.
僕のことルカ兄さんって呼ぶんですか？まゆりママってまゆりちゃんのことですよね。どうしてかがりさんが マユリママなんて言うんですか？私の言えた義理じゃないってことは分かってる。でも知らない方がいいと思う。そうやって僕はまた蚊帳の外なんですか？僕だって知りたいです。僕だって皆さんと同じ悩みを共有したいんです。ルカ兄さん、教えてもらえませんか？
She looked at him straight in the eye for a moment, silently. Luka simply waited.
オカリンおじさんがさ、ルカ兄さんに事情を言わない理由、私なんとなくわかる気がするんだ。理由ですか？ルカ兄さんには純粋にこの世界の人でいてほしいんだよ。ルカ兄さんだけは今という時間の存在でいてほしいんだ。それがオカリンおじさんの救いなんだ。僕が救い？ああ、そんな。
Now that she'd told him that, he couldn't ask any more questions. Did Okabe Rintra really think that? He didn't even know. In the end, he would never know anything. And that only made him sadder. But now after the sadness, I'd arrived just a little before I was supposed to, but the person I was meeting was already there.
お待たせしましたにゃ。
Oh, right, today. Today is supposed to be a decision day. And I need to look that up because I haven't looked at it in a couple days, so hold on. Alright, I got it down now. It might not necessarily happen this episode, but I need to know about it for today.
ありがとう。
近くの席にはしばらく誰も座らせないようにするから、思う存分話すといいにゃ。
助かる。
I sip some fresh coffee as I observe the person in front of me. Kiryu Moeka. She was as expressionless as ever, and there was no way to tell what she was thinking.
話って。
腕の調子はどうだ？
腕？
ああ。もう大丈夫なのか？
The girl in the motorcycle suit yesterday. She'd blocked Suza's kick with her arm. Suza had told me later that the kick had landed pretty hard, and whoever had probably gotten hurt. If that was Moeka...
何を言ってるか。
そうか。
But I still didn't know if Moeka was innocent.
腕を見せてもらっても。
腕？
ああ。左の腕の袖をまくってもらいたい。
どうして？
ダメか？
Moeka sighed as if she were annoyed. She didn't seem upset or worried at all. Oh, I get a text message. Ocarine, big trouble! Sorry, I can't help with that. It's not like yesterday we ran into gunmen, and it could be trouble possibly related to that, but it's not my problem. What's up? You remember what happened yesterday, right? So I was just talking with Naya and Ryan, and then she told me about her dreams for the future. Naya's dreams, huh? What were they? First one. She wants to get good at badminton. You said first. Does that mean there's a second? Second. She wants to get good at fighting games. Third. She wants to decorate the Braun tube workshop so it looks pretty. Why am I replying with this? Fourth. She wants a telescope. Is that a dream? She said lately she'd like looking at the stars. She must have gotten it from you. What is that? She seems like she's interested in space. Nai's so strong. She's a very strong girl. You're right. Oh, Mayushi is okay too. Some of these reaction pictures are pretty great. I'm just kind of wondering how they got them. Especially for people who aren't really connected. And then that made me worried. Why was she so calm? Moeka rolled up her sleeve like I asked her to. Her skin was a deathly pale white. There was nothing else. There were no bruises, and no traces of her trying to hide something with foundation. Of course, there were also no bandages.
ありがとう。しまってくれ。
Moeka tilted her head just a little, rolled her sleeve back down. The girl in the motorcycle suit wasn't Moeka. This wasn't a big surprise. I'd already assumed that she wasn't. Come to think of it, Moeka knew that Shina Kaguri was with us a long time ago. There was no need to attack when so many people are around. Moeka had nothing to do with this. Knowing that for sure was progress. But that left me with a new problem. Who was the woman in the motorcycle suit then? In order to allay Moeka's suspicions, I asked her for a report on her research and told her to keep it up. Then I said goodbye and headed for my next destination. This was my next destination. It took real dedication to open a store like this on the 2nd of January. I took a deep breath, steeled myself, and went inside.
失礼します。
やっと来やがったか。
He sounded like he was waiting for me.
昨日の説明をしに来たんだろ？
それもあります。
Tenryoji had been really pushy about last night, so I told him I'd explain today.
で、昨日のは一体何だったんだ？
その前に一つ確認したいんですが、昨日のあれはあなたの差し金じゃないですよね。
Tenryoji always looked angry, but now he looked even more annoyed.
俺の？それは一体どういう意味だ？なんで俺があんな連中をおめんとこにやんなきゃならねえ。
わかりませんか？
わかるわけねえだろ、んなもん。
それは。
I checked to see that Nai was nearby before I spoke.
あなたがラウンダーだからですよ。ミスター・フェルディナント・ブラウン。
Ferdinando Braun.
FB と呼んだ方がいいですか？
FB よ。Fernand Braun. Karl Fernand Braun, 1850 to 1918. German. Winner of the 1909 Nobel Prize in Physics. Inventor of the Braun tube. Is that why he was called FB? I don't know if they ever explained why he was called FB, that it was just a code thing. His expression quickly turned blank.
てめえ。
お父さん？
So he does recognize that. That's a little nervous. Or that makes me a little nervous, I should say. Nai must have sensed the change in her dad's mood, because she turned towards him.
どうしたの？
どうしたって何がだ？
急に怖い顔したから。
そうか？お父さんはいつも通りだぞ。ほら。ほら、分かったらいい子だから外で。ああ、いやいや、そこでテレビでも見てな。な。
Nai still seemed concerned, but she did as she was told and sat in the chair in front of the CRT TV. The TV was playing a New Year's comedy program.
やはり娘には知られたくはないんですね。
Tenyoji said nothing, but motioned for me to sit in a chair away from her. Instead of his usual yelling, he was ice cold. I started sweating despite the winter chill. But now that I'd brought it up, it was too late to do anything about it. I sat down in the small seat, legs tense. I was ready to run at any moment.
おめえ、何を言ってやがる。
ごまかしても無駄です。
ごまかすも何も、俺にはおめえが何を言ってるのかさっぱりわからねえな。なんだ、その FB とかなんとかってのは。
Oh, no, no, no.
新手の SNS か？
You don't make a scary face if you don't know what we're talking about. Can't talk your way out of this one. FB. Social networking service. Is that right? Because I'm pretty sure it's SMS. These are community-oriented websites of varying form. Oh, okay, so not a text message. Such as registration-based or invitation-only. These sites include functions that make it easier to communicate with others on the internet.
俺は知ってるんです。あなたがセルンのラウンダーだってことを。
His eyes felt like they were boring a hole into me. They were completely different from the eyes of the ordinary Tenyoji I knew. They were the eyes of a killer. A cold killer who wasn't even trying to hide his murderous intent.
一応聞いてやるが、おめえのその
Wouldn't
情
you
報
like to
は
know?
どこからのもんだ。
話す必要はありません。
Don't let him intimidate you. You're in control here.
いいから聞かせろや。それくらいの覚悟を決めてここに来たんだろうが。
話してもどうせあなたは信じない。
そう言わずに茶飲み話としゃれ込もうや。どうせこんな日に客なんか来ねえしな。
This man worked for CERN. He was a rounder. What those rounders did to me in the other world line. I would never forget that. But Tenyoji probably didn't work for CERN willingly. He probably had his reasons. At least that's how it had felt in the Alpha World line. Of course, the Beta World line might be different. In this world, he never met Hashida Suzu. How much of an effect that had on his life, I didn't know. Tenyoji was staring at me, not moving a muscle. Depending on what I said, he was ready to kill me without a word. That's what his body language seemed to convey. Fine. I'll tell you then. Let's see if you believe it. Just as I expected.
最初にそう言いましたよ。それに、あなたが信じようが信じまいが関係ない。俺はあなたの正体を知っている。重要なのはそこだけです。
確かにその通りだ。
He admitted it.
おめえの話はほぼ完璧だ。俺、正直、薄気味悪いくらいだ。
By making Tenyoji admit who he really was, I could assume I'd won the first round of this conversation. This is when things got hard.
セルンの機密保持は絶対だということは知っています。それに、任務に失敗したものだけでなく、達成したものまで処分されるということも。
CERN had always ensured that their rounders died. And then they'd killed Mayuri too.
そこまで知ってんのかよ。だったら。
He slowly stood up.
しかし、これは任務とは関係ない。
I barely managed to squeak out the words.
機密だってそうです。 漏洩したわけじゃない。俺は最初から知っていたに過ぎない。だから処罰の対象にはならない。違いますか？
詭弁だな。
Tenryoji's face was right in front of me. His green eyes were boring into me, and I couldn't even move.
だが間違っちゃいねえ。別に俺はセルンから IB への5100とやろうを探せとも言われてねえし、おめえらを連れてこいとも言われてねえ。言われてねえことはする必要がねえってことだ。俺がラウンダーだったこともおめえが黙ったりゃ済む。何も困ったことはねえな。
Tenryoji was looking past me towards an eye, who was still watching TV. His eyes had changed from those of a beast to those of a parent.
で、おめえの目的は何だ？俺に全て話したってことは何か目的があんだろ。
実はあなたに頼みたいことがある。
Tenryoji silently waited for me to continue.
椎名かがりを、昨べ狙われた女性を守ってやってほしい。
あの嬢ちゃんは誰に、なぜ？
わかりません。
それじゃあそんな話は受けられねえな。
娘を巻き込みたくないからですか？
分かってんじゃねえか。だったら最初からそんな話すんじゃねえよ。
すでに一度巻き込まれているじゃないですか。昨日のようなことが今後ないとでも。
苗を人質にしてるつもりか？殺すぞてめえ。
Stay calm. Lose it here and it's all over.
協力し合おうと言っているんですよ。
協力ね。こっちにデメリットしかねえじゃねえか。
そんなことないよ。
Suza came into the store, along with...
すみません。
かがり、スザ、話を聞いてたのか？
Suza nodded.
例えば、私とかがりをバイトとしてここに置いてもらえれば、目を離さなくてもよくなる。
True. It was close to the lab and probably safer. He could protect them while protecting Nai.
おめえらがこのビルから出てく方が手っ取り早いな。そしたら俺やナイが巻き込まれることもなくなる。
あなたたち親子は昨日襲ってきた連中の顔を見ている。それが
There was a chance they might try to kill everyone who saw their faces.
私は戦闘の経験がある。銃も扱える。あなたも昨日見てたはず。だからそれなりに役には立てる。
Tenryoji rubbed his temples and thought for a moment, but...
お父さん。
I was about to say, Nai's probably gonna want to come over and say hi. Nai, who had been watching TV the whole time, suddenly interrupted.
私よくわかんないけど、昨日みたいなことは怖いからもう嫌だな。
ナイ。
お父さんが守ってくれてすごく嬉しかったけど、お父さんが私を守るために無茶して怪我するかもって想像したら、もっと鈴葉お姉ちゃんはすごく強いし、昨日も私のことかばってくれてたよ。
Did Nai understand what we were saying?
私はお姉ちゃんたちと一緒がいいな。
Tenryoji scratched his head, then spoke brusquely.
言っとくが、バイト代は2人で1人分だからな。
渋いね。
文句があるならいいんだぜ。
いえ、ありがとうございます、店長さん。
お父さん。
Nai gave her dad a hug. This was a good sign. If Tenioji was on our side, I could probably keep Kaguri safe.
ありがとうございます。
別におめえのためじゃねえ。苗のためだ。
Nai was already happily chattering away at Kaguri and Suzaha. As Tenioji watched, his eyes were those of a father again.
ま、こっちはそういうことにしてやっからよ。岡部、おめえは連中が何者なのか突き止めろ。じゃねえと対策も打ちようがねえぞ。わかったな。
わかりました。
It was one thing to say it, but honestly, I had no clues at all. I turned to go up the stairs to the lab when Tenioji seemed to remember something.
そうだ。そういやあの連中、妙な番号を口走ってやがったな。
番号？
確か、そう。K6205 とかなんとか。
K6205. Was it some kind of code?
しかも、5を5って発音してやがった。
どこかの訛りってことですか？
そうじゃねえ。フォネティックコードっつってな、軍隊用語だ。
A method of pronouncing letters used to avoid being misunderstood on wireless channels.
軍隊？
それも西側のな。
やっと来たにゃん、おかり。
I think this is where we're going to stop it, and I think, if I was looking at it right, this should be well, assuming we don't come back to the lab later in the day, this should be the decision point, because for Twin Automata, I'm told on 1/2, which is today, Sunday, at the laboratory to ignore a phone call from Amadeus. So, I'm thinking this is where it's going to happen. Anyway, we will investigate that more next time. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!